Hi guys, I'm really excited that you've come to my channel to see what I think about Mortal Kombat X. So without further delay, let's get into this. What if I really was like that? Wouldn't that be weird? Seriously though, I gotta talk about this Mortal Kombat X story. I have been waiting for this for such a long time, and I finally had the gratification, or did I, of being able to be a part of this. Now, be a part of it. I didn't make it, I get to watch it. And before you say it, you're going to be like, well, Steven, you are a 32-year-old, by God, near 33-year-old man. What in the fuck are you worried about a Mortal Kombat story for? Let me tell you something. It was adults that made this game. It's adults that are able to buy this game. Those little 9-year-olds playing it, beating people online, they didn't buy it. They got the money their parents got to it. So it's because of people like me this game even gets purchased and is even alive. Second of all, I grew up with Mortal Kombat, alright? I wanted an alternative to Street Fighter. Because Street Fighter, what's the story in that game? Sagat wants a rematch. Ryu wants the ultimate fight. Bison's dead. Oh wait, no, he's not dead. He's alive. Oh, and he's dead. They try to move forward with Part 3, and what happened? Part 4, they just went backwards because they don't do anything with it. Alpha, that was in between Part 1 and 2. They don't do anything with their story. Tekken just gets more and more ridiculous. Like Heihachi is dead. Actually, he's not. Actually, he's not even dead in this game. He's still alive. Actually, he got younger in the next game. So it doesn't make fucking sense. Alright, so anyway, let's just talk about Mortal Kombat. The only fucking video game that ever even had a good movie based off it because it actually had some story to it. Alright, you with me now? Can we talk about the review? Huh? We can't? That's what I thought. We can talk now, can't we? Shut the fuck up. Alright, anyway. So let's talk about this, alright? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna go chapter by chapter real quick. What we got? We got like, we're 2 minutes in. I'm gonna try to keep this under 15 minutes. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is what sold me on this game, and they know Chapter 1 was good because they uploaded Chapter 1 for everybody to watch. It was on YouTube. It was that good. Like, let's just watch, let you watch 30 minutes of our story so you have fucking goodness. And guess what? It was great. It was badass, and that's what the whole fucking game should have been. Shinnok, fucking doing that shit in Part 4. All right. After that, good in some parts, not as good as it should have been because it had everything in it. The bad guy is about to fucking win. He's like, the whole city's like destroyed and everything. We got Kenshi and Johnny doing their thing. Helicopters, like the choreography of Scorpion Sub-Zero up there. Raiden and Fujin at their last, you know, they're maybe not even gonna be able to do it. You got everybody make a return. All that stuff from the last game is being brought forward. So immediately the cliffhanger from the last game is brought into the game. But then just wrap it up like that. Like now we get this new story. All right, fuck that shit. Like they're embarrassed about Part 4. So now we get their new story. So right after that, we go into Kotal Khan. Kotal, cool character, because he's already based off an already cool character, Ogre, kind of. He's like a cooler Ogre, but anyway, yeah, they get the whole rebellion thing going on. That part was all right. It was okay. It was kind of cool. You can see Rain and Tanya make appearance, so you're like, oh shit, I get to unlock them. Nope. Get to DLC one of them, maybe the other one later on, if it makes any sense. Okay, Chapter 3, Sub-Zero. That was a kind of cool chapter, Sub-Zero kicking her ass, but you know what? You get to, he's more than just like, okay, Sub-Zero is now the leader. They made him seem like a leader. He looks like a leader now. He acts like one, the stuff he does. So you can see him being the leader of the, Link Way. But at the same time, wouldn't it have been a cooler story if Sub-Zero was, I don't know, you were showing when he took over the Link Way, beating Sector and all them. You know, maybe even let us know what the fuck's going on with Cyrax. You know, that would have been nice for all the Cyrax fans. They killed my Sector, one of my best characters, but whatever. Makes sense in the story, so I'm not pissed off. Kung Jin. Yeah, kind of a cool character and a part, like he's original, but, you know, the gay stuff, whatever, I don't care. But it's like, why is he saving some random dude and gonna fuck over the entire world to go save some random guy, stuff like that, whatever. Then he beats, your first time you really get to be around Aaron Black and Ferritor, and he beats all of them. He beats Kotal Khan, so I don't know if Kotal Khan let him win for that, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. Chapter 5, Sonya. No, I didn't like that. She's like taking down Scorpion and Quan Chi at the same time, stomping on Quan Chi's head. Like, you feeling sorry for Quan Chi. He gets beat up so much this game. And, God, how many concussions that dude get, man? No wonder he was weak at the end. Yeah, she's, I swear to God, I'll kill you. Like, that's Sonya's new personality, the new feminism thing. Now they're not like, wow, with their big tits hanging out. They're like, oh, yeah, I wanted to beat up Quan Chi. Now they're like, I'll fucking kick your ass. Messed with Johnny, you're dead. Oh, that annoyed me at the beginning of the game. She called me Johnny. Like, are you guys together now? Are you getting back together? No, so much stuff is left open in this game. Forget Sonya. Devora. Her chapter was good and bad. You know, I hated that Baraka just got fucking taken out like that, done dirty like that. And it was cool to see the coup happen. I mean, I liked how Reptile got to talk a little bit. They seemed a little bit smart. Like, you are a construct. Your point is moot. I'm like, okay. That's pretty cool for a guy who talks like this. The Reptile character, what they did to him, that's a separate review. But it all happened like that. Just like, they just took over like that. It's like, they came into our apartment. Everybody switched sides. No war necessary. Okay, so whatever. Jax, I mean, that was stupid too. Like, it's suicide to go in there and go fight Quan Chi in his own right. Nah, actually looked pretty fucking easy. All I had to do was dodge 3 fireballs and uppercut him and Liu Kang out of there. He can smoke a cigar while he's doing it. Takeda's, that was stupid also. Like, just beating up your dad or something over there because he hasn't been around in a while. And, I mean, it's cool he was using his psychic powers on Reptile, but then Reptile got to be a bitch again. And then Aaron Black got to be a bitch again, who are actually cool characters. They aren't trying to wear Metal Gear Solid costumes to look cool and use some Omega Red whips. Scorpion's chapter. Dumb again because it was cool in some of the parts and how he was messing up everything, you know, to do what he had to do. But I don't know. I hated Quan Chi just dying like that. I mean, like, give the guy some power to make it look like a threat before you kill him. You're actually feeling sorry for the bad guys at this point. They never get to do anything. Whereas the last, I'll talk about that in a minute. So it was cool kind of how it messed it up and the interests were both good guys fighting each other. And Scorpion and Kenshi, you know, fighting their friendship, or whatever. Raiden's chapter was cool. I liked that. Bo Raicho made an appearance, trying to redeem that character, make him look cool. And the flashbacks, showed a little bit of part 2 and stuff on that. And it was cool how he was getting like pushed around, was like bullied by those revenants. Now he had to fight people he wished he could save. So I liked that. It's always a cool setting. I love that area. I almost want to switch to White Lotus just for that background. Jackie's was good and bad. It was cool how they had to escape through that forest to get to where they needed to get to, and they had like a Sub-Zero's clan came out to save them from Outworld clan. But at the same time, it's like making the bad guys the bitch. She's just beating everybody. And she's such a boring playing character. And Cassie's was the worst. You're telling me this little bitch, they got the fuck beat out of her by Tanya. You just see Tanya's like bam, 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 just beating the crap out of her. She got beat up by Ferritor. She got beat up by Sony people. And now she is taking down Shinnok. Not just Shinnok, but corrupted Shinnok because she can glow green. What the fuck? So I thought that was stupid. I thought too much was left open. The ending just happens like, okay, Mortal Kombat 9's ending, it solved everything, and then it left it open. Like, oh, I can't wait for the next game. This game's just like, that can't be it. You want like DLC story in this game because so much left open. You don't know what happened to all these characters. You don't know a lot about it. You have to beat the tower mode to even find out anything about Ferritor or Aaron Black or any of these people. So at least that's in there. But god damn, man, there's so much left open. They could have done so much with it. I didn't really like, they did the same mistake they did in Part 9 when the bad guys are getting beat up all the time. They're a bunch of fucking punching bags. Like, you do realize some people do like Baraka and Reptile. It is okay for them to win a match once in a while, right? Like, goddamn, for a game like Mortal Kombat, nobody ever dies through the combat. They die through something else. No fatalities, really, after the matches. Except for, like, Sub-Zero and Scorpion's match. That was it. And then Part 9. That brings me to this. There was no actual Mortal Kombat except for, like, Kung Jin defending himself. I mean, at least they got to, like, have some Mortal Kombat in the thing, so you're going to name it Mortal Kombat. Bring the tournament back. Here's another question. Why is Johnny Cage running shit in the Special Forces? We got my team set up. Like, you're a fucking Hollywood actor. How are you telling people what to do? How did you find Kenshi? How is he involved with this? He was just in the tournament, like, by name in the last game. I mean, how the whole amulet thing go, right? Like, why did Quan Chi have to wait 25 years? Do I have to, so everybody has to read the comics and know? I mean, the comics should just give a couple of information for fans like me, and nobody even knows what the fuck's going on. The Kotal Khan War, it happened way too quick, and then the one with Melina, I don't know, that ended a little quick. I would have liked to see like a war and stuff going on. I don't know. The NetherRealm War was just so cool. Why didn't you just make the whole game about that? You had so much to work with. You know, why skip 25 years ahead of time? Because now you're just pinning yourself in the corner. You're doing that Soul Calibur 5 shit, you know? It's just dumb. You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to redo this whole fucking game, reboot it like you did last time. I don't know. Mortal Kombat 4, if you would have redone that and made it cool and done stuff like that, it would have been a lot better. But whatever. I just, the main things that was annoying to me out of everything had to be that you spend so much time with these new characters, the New Blood. The New Blood is fucking the worst. Cassie Cage is Johnny and Sonya put together. So she's got the bitchy Special Forces thing put together with a bunch of like wisecracks like Johnny. So if you're going to have those characters, why have her? Everybody said it a million times. But it's true. Like, why? Like when people say, oh, people keep saying that, it's like, because there's a fucking reason. And then Jackie's the most boring person ever, just bland. Like, she's a kickboxer with metal gauntlets. Yeah? And she's related to Jax. Okay, I guess just like her. And then Kung Jin, hey, I'd like to know more about you. Too bad you're crazy. Who the fuck says shit like that? He looks like something from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Like they took him from the past and brought him in there. Like Kung Lao has like a modern twist to him. Like Liu Kang, same thing. He looks like he's back from the past. Like, why is he wearing that headband thing? And then I already talked about, okay, Takeda, he's got a cool backstory with Scorpion and Kenshi, and he's got a cool weapon, and the suit, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's kind of cool. Too bad he has the worst voice acting ever. All right, I'm going to try to do what I can and kick some butt. You're not my real dad. I'm like, oh, I can't stand this guy. And you gotta spend time with them the whole time. Like, I don't like these characters. I want to be more around Sub-Zero and Scorpion. They're like background characters in this game. Alright? I want to see what's going on with Quan Chi, Shinnok, Raiden. These are the fuckers we like. And you're spitting on them when you're putting them in the background and you're pushing them aside. Like, what do they do in that Expendables 3? They try to put the new characters who are smartasses and young. Nobody fucking gives a shit. They go to Expendables to see Schwarzenegger and Stallone. We go to Mortal Kombat to see Scorpion, who's now more boring since he's not a fucking flaming skull. Good for him, but bad for us. Sub-Zero, who they made cooler but didn't do much shit with. Raiden, who everybody fucking likes since the first fucking day. Sonya's a goddamn bitch all the time. Johnny was cooler in the last game. He was like, I'm going to take you down. I'm taking you down. I'm taking you out. I'm taking you out for dinner. All right, let's go ruin somebody else's life. That's when he was funnier. This one he tries to be too funny. Jax, I mean, whatever. I guess he's got more personality than ever. Now he just sounds like every black guy in an action movie ever. I'm too old for this shit. Smoke a cigar every 5 seconds. I don't even know what it's supposed to be referencing, but I know I've seen that in a bunch of 80s movies. Anyway, now, if you're hearing all that, you think I fucking hate this game. No, I don't hate it. The story has some good stuff to it. Great cinematics. What's done is done really well for the most part with the cinematography, the voice acting. There's a lot of great things in it. It's just those things I hated. All those things. So they could have made... It was good, but it could have been way better. Maybe I expected too much. I should be watching The fucking Wire. I should be reading books or reading an actual comic book. Instead, I'm wasting my time keeping up with this thing where people do animalities and brutalities and go back, die, come back, die, come back. The whole thing's been rebooted from the beginning. And they did it in a cool way. But I guess Part 9 just did so well, and I've always loved the lore so much that I expected a lot from it. So hopefully they do maybe a story DLC. Maybe they do a lot better than the next game, but this was definitely a step back. In my, I don't know, according to everybody I've talked to also, so whatever. Anyway, hopefully they do better last time. And if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it like a 3 out of 5, a 6 out of 10. So there we go. And I'll do a Mortal Kombat 9 review sooner and some character reviews. Motherfucker.